with me is Coach Lehman from Pleasant Grove, and then to my left, the visitors from Fultondale is Coach Franklin. Let's start here. Visitors go first, so to speak. You bat first. But tell me a little about your team. They're 4-0. I imagine playing pretty good ball.
They are very confident at the time. A lot of swag to them. Just confidence at the plate, confidence on defense and pitching right now. A lot of senior leadership kind of running it right now.
Coach, not a Pleasant Grove start, 2-3. Have there been issues?
Yeah, some. Trying to find it here early. Haven't really been as consistent as we would like, but it's a long season, and we'll find it and get it rolling.
Tell me who your starter is and his array of pitches.
Yeah, starting Christian Fikes. He's a junior. It's not going to run it up there too fast, but he's got a good changeup. Hopefully he locates. It'll be a little sneaky fast, but just looking for a good night from him, throwing strikes, pounding the zone.
Coach, your guy on the bump can bring it.
He can. Brody Mathis, he's a senior, been a workhorse for us. Recorded his 200th high school career strikeout last week on opening night. So looking to really compete. He can get up to 88 at times. Pitches mid-80s with 4 different pitches.
Saw he had 29 strikeouts in 2 games. So we'll be seeing a few Ks. Thank you, gentlemen. And there you see Old Glory in the distance here at Pleasant Grove High School. Starting lineups for Michael Franklin in his 6th year at Fultondale. You got Austin Rogers, your leadoff hitter. Brody Mathis is the pitcher we were talking about just a minute ago, and he can flat out bring it close to 90. I find the guy hitting in the 4 slot or in the 5 slot, Wayne Nelson, is a right fielder. He's hitting 650. That's unconscionable.
650.
I mean, and he's a freshman starting at Fulton. That's amazing. And then you got eBay at short, and Hudgens will be at second base. Now for the home-standing Pleasant Grove Spartans, setting the tone is Webster, the leadoff. Then you've got Tim Blue, everybody's favorite All-American, everybody's favorite athlete. This guy does everything but the laundry. You've got then you've got Walker, Watley, Lewis, Rogers. Fikes is the pitcher for your Spartans. And then you got Timothy Harris at second, another freshman. Now get this. Darrell Kelly Jr. playing third is an 8th grader,
8th grade.
Coach. And then Travis Green in right field is a 7th grader.
Future looks bright.
Wow.
Future is bright.
Absolutely. As you check it out, on the hill is Christian Fikes. We'll look at some of his warm-up pitches. Behind the plate, that's Brandon Watley. As we are set for Jeffco Ed TV. You got Pleasant Grove and the white with purple and yellow trim. And loving the pinstripes. I'm not a huge Yankees fan, but I'm a big pinstripe fan. Does that make any sense?
It makes total sense. Pinstripes look good. Field looks good.
Yeah.
Those baseball coaches are different. They find their serenity cutting the field.
And lining it. And at the high school level, they're doing all of it.
They're doing it all. They are doing it all.
Fultondale in their Wildcat unis, purple with the orange. It's a good look, and I love the high stockings too, as long as I'm just turned into Mr. Fashion. But I like that. Righties bringing it. Coach said he will have to get the hitters off their timing. which basically that's all, and that's all pitching is, you know. You get trying to fool the hitter, right?
Correct.
And he says he doesn't bring it more than 75 miles an hour, but then when he throws 60, it's even harder to hit, you know. It's just it's not a disparaging amount for speed, but like I said, keep them out over their toes, get them over their skis. Leading off is Rogers, the left fielder for the Fultondale Wildcats. They are 4-0. Nice little dance move out on the hill. As we get things started, Coach Lehman handed me a note, and he wanted me to give a big Spartan hello to his family, Ashley, Brandt, Bailey, and Brooke Lehman, as they are not able to attend, but thanks to Jeff Coed TV, they can watch. So first pitch is outside. It's 1-0. Kind of a twist out of the stretch. See, that's the timing.
That's the timing. And he evens up the count right here.
Rogers is being courted by several colleges. He rips that left side, and that's under the glove at third base, but well hit. I will give that stroke a base hit as Rogers is on. And still nobody out. We go to the second man in the order. That's Brody Mathis.
You're going to have to monitor that. Typically, those errors will come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they will. And I read somewhere in my years of doing baseball that the lead-off hitter in an inning will score over 50% of the time.
I can see it.
I think what they did is they particularly addressed walks, but I think it would apply to everybody that reaches first base with nobody out. Out of the stretch, Ross Christie. This is Brody Mathis is at the plate. There's a shot in the left field. I see why this team's 4-0. Back-to-back base hits. Runner goes corner to corner.
Mathis.
First and third, nobody out.
It's a great hit and run right there. Mathis was off on that pitch, and typically they steal 16 to 18 bases a game. So they are known for their speed at Fultondale. Those Wildcats get to running.
Yeah, they have got Fikes on the ropes early. Stepping in as your number 3 hitter, that's Ross Christie. He's just a freshman. Batting third. You know, 4A high school. I mean, you got to be able to play.
They're 4-0.
Exactly. Mathis advanced, so he's at second. Both runners are now in scoring position. It's outside. 1-0.
I think he's going to try to see as many pitches as he can this bat.
Good point. We did a game at Mortimer Jordan the other day where pitcher threw 46 first inning pitches.
Wow, and there you go.
Up, pass ball, a lot of room behind the plate. Coming home to score is Austin Rogers.
And there's
1-0.
Just like that, this 1-0. And you saw the speed right there, straight on down.
Little head first slide. Make sure everybody knows he played.
Yeah.
All right, now Fikes is doing some shoelace work. He talks to Watley. And a look again at Ross Christie. A little chatter here. Some noise from the fans.
Sounds good.
Oh, he just beat
hit
him right in the middle of the one.
Fikes is not off to a good start, but, you know, he's still the ultimate coach's player.
So they'll be at the corners momentarily. It would not surprise me to see Christie take off.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Not with the speed that they've showcased.
You're telling me about their speed and their want to steal bases. Now up the cleanup slot is the big fella. That's Jaden Palmer, the first baseman. And he's hitting from the left side.
He doesn't strike out often. He's only got 6 on the year.
Fikes to the belt. There goes the runner. It's a fake throw down.
And you called it.
Well, and he's fast, but I'm not sure Fikes gave him too many looks over there. So that's why the catcher didn't throw it. Why make an unnecessary throw and risk something bad? That's up and away.
Jaden Palmer's a senior, and looking at him, you wouldn't think he stole 29 bases last year, but he had 29 steals. And
Big man's got quick feet.
Yes, he does. Even had 24 doubles.
Wow. Well, that one's fouled back into the netting. 2-1. Great ballpark, great setting.
It is. Beautiful weather. Lights should come on shortly. Fans are enjoying themselves.
Out of the stretch is Christian Fikes. Here's the 2-1. Right down Spartan way.
I think he needed to see that strike.
Yep.
He wanted to see one.
Well, you made a good point earlier. A lot of times when you can see a pitcher struggling right off the bat, literally and figuratively, you tell your hitters, make him throw you. Make him throw you some strikes. And he was taken all the way, in my opinion, because that ball was right down the middle at the thighs.
Yes, it was. But he got a good look, and he knows what he's looking for.
Yep. Runners in scoring position. We still don't have anybody out here in the top of the first. Up and away, it's going to go full. Well, I just still harken back to what Coach Lemon said. And it's that our pitchers are having trouble finding the strike zone. Inside, great block behind the plate by Watley, but that'll load the bases. Bases are full of Wildcats.
Right now, he's just looking for that first out. I think that he can get one out. Maybe he can settle down and get out of this inning, but it could get a lot worse before he gets that first out, and that's what Fultondale's banking on.
Well, I've been waiting to see this guy hit since we got to the stadium, and that's the freshman Wayne Nelson, who's hitting .650 through 4 games. He takes that one at the knees. Strike one. Fikes lost his hat. 1-0 already. Visitors on top here at Pleasant Grove. He falls behind the count at 0-2. Got to get ahead of the hitters. And that's exactly what Fikes has done.
Nelson has elite speed as well, so I can imagine that 650 has a lot of him running out those.
Yeah, the bang-bang infielder. Infield hits. Well, that was way behind him. 1-2. To the stretch with the bases loaded. Boy, that one's about the same place he got by. Here comes Mathis. Oh, he could have been out. The ball beat him to the plate, but unfortunately Fikes could not hang on to it, so it's 2-0.
Didn't hesitate. Sent him with no outs. His confidence. From third base coach Justin Wiley, also the head coach of the middle school team, who got a win the other night against Corner.
Good info.
Young team.
Still 2 in scoring position, and Christian Fikes out of the stretch. Boy, he just ripped that foul. Just loved it. Just loved it too much, to be honest with you, Chris. Because he just jumped on it. He liked to have that back, keep the hands back. Christie is at third. Palmer is at second. Inning started with back-to-back singles. A hit batsman. It's Christie at third. Palmer walked. And here's Nelson with a 1-2. Oh, he got him with the outside fastball. Nelson wasn't too sure. It looked like a strike to me, Chris.
It looked like a strike to me, and that's what you call painting the corner. And that's a confidence booster right there. You know, you got that first out. Maybe he can get things turned around and, you know, get out of this inning.
And it's I think it's important to note that it's not just an out and out. He struck him out.
Struck him out.
And he struck out a guy hitting 650.
650.
That ought to really boost your confidence. Caleb Burkett takes a pitch away.
He's trying to paint that corner again. He's still got some work to do with two men still on base.
Yeah, he does. Burkett plays third. He's a senior. Here's the 1-0. Oh, he took a little off of that. Burkett was ahead of it.
Yeah. Burkett's favorite player is Mike Trout, and that was a Mike Trout swing. I think he was trying to take it on over the fence on that one.
Here's a chanting in the background. I think that's coming from the Fultondale faithful at 4-0. They're starting to travel real well. That one's launched back over our press box. And now leaving the count. Check it, 1-2.
Take a moment. Burkett wanted to give a shout out to the bald eagle. So there's your shout out, Mr. Burkett.
Fikes.
There's
a fly ball, deep left field. Drifting back is Walker.
Seems to be
that ball's
limping.
over his head. It'll be a stand-up double and 2 RBIs for Burkett, the third baseman. It got off the bat in a hurry.
Yeah, it really did, and I love that bald eagle dance he did once he got into second.
Christie and Palmer score. It's 4-0.
That didn't take long. And if you look over that Fultondale dugout, they are having fun. And that's how you play the game of baseball. You have fun out there. And they're doing that currently.
Yeah, they're the ones bringing the chant. All right, that brings eBay to the plate. Giovanni eBay.
What a name. I love it.
I love that name. He is a freshman starting at shortstop. Seems like I remember him playing football, too. I had to get the pronunciation of his name. Again, it's spelled I-B-E, pronounced eBay.
Well, he's plays multiple positions out there for the coach. Coach Franklin, pitcher, catcher, and the shortstop. He's a ninth grader. You didn't mention another freshman.
He's a big kid, too. How about the headwear for Christian Fikes? It's the cap on top of the wrap. Is that what that is?
Safety. Protects against a concussion. Ooh.
Oh, he swung right through that one, and he knew he missed it. eBay with a 1-1 count. Fikes out of the stretch with runners in scoring position. A runner following the double by Burkett.
eBay also plays football.
Yeah, I think I remember doing their game. Mm-hmm. All right, here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third base. Caught stealing.
Caught stealing.
Well, that'll help a pitcher out in a hurry.
It's a good throw by the catcher as well. Took his time and got it on down. Good tag by the third baseman as well.
So eBay, hitting from the left side of the plate, will step back out of the box with the 2-2 count. Boy, it's been a long top of the frame, hasn't it?
It has been. But if you can get out of it, confidence is still there for the pitcher.
100%. Here comes Fikes. That's upstairs, going to run it full. Full count to the shortstop, Giovanni Ebe.
Who does this favor, pitcher or the batter?
3-2. We got 3-1. We got 3-2. It's a 3-1. It favors the hitter.
It's 3-2.
It's 3-2. You just got to throw a strike. And he can't. Upstairs,
Get it down.
ball 4. So, another runner, another Wildcat is loose on the diamond here at Pleasant Grove as Devon Smith, sophomore catcher. Now that guy looks like a catcher.
He looks like a catcher. Can you guess who his favorite MLB player is?
Oh, wow.
Give you a hint. He's a buster.
He's a bust. I was going to say Molina, but I think he's finished his time. Molina was a great catcher. I was watching him throw out a bunch of pitchers on one of those clips you get on Facebook or whatever it is. All right, tell me.
It's Buster Posey.
Oh, I didn't think Posey's been gone a while. He just got beamed. I like
And
Posey was a catcher. He was a catcher's catcher. eBay advances to second, and following the hit by pitch, which there have been a couple in this inning.
We got a pinch runner in. Did you see who came in to run?
They will let you do that for the pitcher or the catcher. So, and that is certainly not the catcher
That's not him.
at first base anymore. At the plate is Dylan Hudges, but we'll get a shot of his number here in a second. Okay. That would be Darren Bandy, freshman outfielder. So he takes the catcher slot at first base. There are 2 on, but there are 2 out. Fultondale jumped out to a 4-0 lead here. And you can hear they're loving it. It's pretty silent down the left field line and into the dugout.
It is. They need to get a spark. And
Yep.
Maybe it'll come when they get the batting. It's not coming while they're out in the field.
He is very deliberate out of the stretch. 1-4 with the delivery. The first to Hudges. Inside. Watley feigns a throw at third.
I'll tell you what, it's got to do something for your confidence to see administration out here watching your game. Not just going to the office because you're in trouble. They're out here to see you and support you. I like seeing that from schools.
I see it a lot in Jefferson County. I've been doing this about 2.5 years. Everybody's been so polite and courteous. And that one's up the silo, but it's going to drift back and out of play. So it'll be 2-1.
You're right. You get that support from all over the place. You have custodians coming out, coaches of the other sports. It's pretty amazing, the support they have.
And it's not unusual to see. I mean, Pleasant Grove certainly showing up, but I saw it. There's a little looper into the shortstop's glove as eBay. Correction. Came over and gloved the ball. Finally, 3 outs, but it's 4-0 Fultondale, and Pleasant Grove is coming to bat on Jeff Coed TV.
Welcome. My name is Adrian Pryor, and I'm the principal here at Fultondale High School, where it's a great day to be a Wildcat. Go Wildcats. Fultondale High School is Jeff Coed strong.
All right, we are back. Spartan territory. They're coming to the plate the bottom half of the first inning, and they're in need of some runs immediately. And I don't know if it's going to be very easy because I've just heard so much about Brody Mathis bringing it at 88. And as I said, when I was talking to the coaches and I'm still running it back in my head, is 29 strikeouts in 2 games? That's absurd.
That's absurd. That is unreal. It's getting it done.
I mean, that's 14 Ks a game, plus 1.
Plus 1. Where did that? Wow.
Well, there he is right in the middle of your screen. He is on the hill as the shadows collapse over Pleasant Grove's diamond.
That's how you want to start your senior season. You couldn't ask for a better start.
Yeah, no kidding. And I must assume he got the wins in both.
Yeah, they're undefeated. He got the wins.
He's 2-0. Boy, that was a nasty curveball in warm-ups. I mean, that had an 18-inch break on it.
Make you duck out the way, and the umpire calls strike him like, it almost hit me.
Little Rascal Flats in the background, digging the assortment of music that the students up here are playing.
I like it.
All right, leadoff hitter for Pleasant Grove is their outstanding set-the-tone center fielder, Amari Webster. I remember talking about Amari just a couple of months ago when he was on the basketball floor. That one's inside. A little chin music, to be honest with you. I don't believe by any stretch of fashion it was intentional. You don't want to give extra swings to your leadoff hitter, any hitter really for that matter. Here comes that one is popped straight up. Coming back is Smith. Runs directly in front of Randy Mize, who you see on your screen, behind the plate photographer.
Starting out with that 0-2 count. His nickname's the Spark Plug, and they really could use a spark right now to get this thing started.
Well, his job is to get on 1-1 to count. Ooh, just a tad high. 2-1.
Coach Lehman said they like to manufacture runs, and him getting on base would be the start of that.
Oh, that curveball was just low, and that was like the one I saw in warm-ups. It was a bender.
Did a great job of holding off on that.
3-1. That's fouled straight back. He wants that one back, does Webster. Yep. When you line it straight back, you're just a touch off hitting it on the barrel. Here's the 3-1 to Webster. He got him. There's that fastball. There's that near 90.
Add another strikeout. He'd be up to 30.
You know, you're just not going to catch up with that one, especially when it's up in the strike zone. But you know what? Amari will remember that because he will live for another at-bat.
He will. He will.
Tim Blue, I love this kid. I mean, I think since I started doing this, and so blessed to have the opportunity to work with you guys at Jeffco Ed TV. But Blue is everywhere. Football, basketball, baseball. And that's as solid looking athlete as you're going to see. Just look, he walks like it, he talks like it, he shifts like it.
And he's been playing this game since he was 4 years old.
Well, that helps a whole lot.
It does.
That's T-ball territory, isn't it?
It is. It is. Great foundation to start that young.
No kidding.
And to stick with it, not get burnt out.
That's fouled. Could be playable if they can get to it. Running over and making a nice catch was Wayne Nelson, the freshman. That was right before he got to the foul territory warning track.
Great catch, great communication. Speed is not just for the bases, it's also for running down foul balls.
Absolutely. So, 2 outs now.
You play baseball?
I played a lot of baseball.
You have that kind of speed?
No.
No.
They timed me to first base with a sundial. I had other skills that allowed me to play for a while. I love it. I'll pull over. My kids used to give me a hard time about it. Now my grandkids do. I'll pull over and watch a Little League game. I don't even know any of the players.
It's okay.
Don't know any of the pitchers. It just, I want to see them play.
It's the love of the game.
It is absolutely.
Love of the game.
Did you?
I did. I played for Garndale High School, the Rockets.
Oh, good baseball tradition.
Center field.
There's the 4-3, and down go the Spartans, 1-2-3. We go to the top of the second, 4-0 Wildcats on Jeffco Ed TV.
Welcome to Pleasant Grove High School. It's a great day to be a Spartan. Here at Pleasant Grove High School, we are Jeffco Ed Strong.
All right. Fikes did not get much of a rest, did he?
He did not. Did not. And he needed it. But if he can get a 1-2-3 inning, that would go a long way. But the way these bats are for Fultondale, it doesn't seem like he's going to get that.
Yeah, they batted all the way around. We'll go to the top of the order.
Matt, who is this music here?
That would be MJ.
Okay, all right.
See, I'm of the Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5.
I got you.
That's what I want.
Okay, all right.
You ought to see me do a little Michael Jackson, the old one.
The old one. My mom got me tickets to see the MJ Experience a couple
Really?
of weeks ago. It was really
Good?
good. Mm-hmm.
You know, I found that a lot of these experiences, like going back to my buddy Jay Willoughby and Black Jacket Symphony, what they did there,
Yes.
it's amazing how much they sound like the originals. I mean, amazing. Who played Michael Jackson when you saw him?
I can't remember his name.
But did he have all of them?
No, he had the moves. He did not have the voice. I mean, that. Who can touch Michael Jackson? To tell you the truth, I mean, that's a very unique voice.
Eddie Kendrick.
And yeah. Come on, now you showing that temptation love.
Oh, I know, man. I actually, one of my proudest moments is I was sitting at a watering hole one night after we had done the nightly news, which is not all that unusual. The guy saddles up next to me and said, "Hey, didn't I just see you do the news?" And I turned around, I said, "And you're Eddie Kendricks, and you know my name." I went crazy, just crazy. There's my Eddie. That's my meet with fame moment.
I hear you. That's pretty.
I mean,
cool.
I talked his ear off.
You didn't hang out on Bush Boulevard, did you?
I went over there a couple times. I went downtown. Have you seen the statues that they have to the Temptations downtown? Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
But no, I didn't hang out on the corner. I wasn't I wasn't a member of the doo-wop, okay? All right. Swing and a miss. We're back to the top of the order, and that is Austin Rogers, who singled and scored back in the first. Swung right through that one. That's about as much giddy-up as Christian Fikes can show. And it was high, and Rogers wanted it, and is behind in the count 0-2. Fikes high, back to the screen. Looked like Fikes just did a little Michael Jackson move there.
He did. You know, Rogers' second time up the bat, second inning. He'd like to give a shout out to Yana. So, Yana, there's your shout out from Mr. Rogers.
He spoils that one. It's back out of play over the first base dugout.
Stays alive.
And we'll go with the 1-2. Don't want to throw the jinx at Christian Fikes, but he looks like a different pitcher.
He does. He settled down. I mean, it's a rough first inning.
Yeah.
But he got out of it, and he didn't get pulled. Coaches got confidence in him, and he's going to look for it to pay off.
The 1-2. Ooh, just missed outside. It'll even it at 2.
He wanted that one, too.
Yeah, he did.
But Fultondale wants to have their say, too. They want to put some more runs up on that scoreboard, get some guys on, and add to their stolen bases on the year. These guys like to steal bases.
Fikes with the 2-2. Just blew it right by him. That's the changes in speed.
Yeah. It's a confidence booster right there.
Yes. That's a big out. Now back to the number 2 hitter, wearing number 2, Brody Mathis. He clobbered one. He hit a shot into left.
You know, Mathis loves to play golf. You don't see a lot of golfers in baseball. They can't get that swing right, but he's doing a pretty good job of it.
I liked to play golf, but I could never understand how I could, at one time, I could catch up with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Mm-hmm.
You could too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a ground ball short. Oh, I thought he made a nice stop as it was hit past and into center field, and Webster will return.
That first error they made turned out to hurt him. Let's see if this one turns out to hurt him as well. Error is never a good thing.
I thought he'd drawn it and he kicked his leg down, bounced off his thigh. I thought he was going to be able to get it, but it bounced right over and into center field. I'm going to give him a hit on that.
Yeah, that's a good attempt on that play.
All right.
Can't let that stay in your mind. Got to shake it off and get ready for the next one.
Christie. Oh, nice curveball for the strike. 1 out, though. And the one thing I've noticed different from the first inning is what Christian Fikes is doing. He only did it once in 10 pitched at-bats. He got ahead of the hitters. He got ahead of every hitter so far. And now it's 0-1, so he's done it again. Courtesy throw over.
You talk about catching up to a 90-mile-per-hour ball. I couldn't do that my senior year, so I became a base runner. They used to put me in just to steal bases.
You're fast.
Yeah, they used to put me in just to steal the bases. My bat went cold.
My point is that we could occasionally catch up with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. But I can't hit a ball that's sitting right 3 feet underneath between my legs. I can't hit it when it's not moving. I can hit it, it just never goes straight.
Yeah. You have to turn to the left because you know it's going to veer to the right.
Yeah, when I do that, I nail it. I just hit it directly into the woods. 0-2 count. Here's a delivery from Fikes with a runner on. And that leadoff hitter's got him a little worried, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. It's good to step off the mound. I mean, you're up on the count.
Here comes Christian Fikes. Delivery. Off is Rogers. Here's the throw down.
That's 31 on the year.
31.
31 on the year.
Oh, that's amazing. And now they're getting such a great jump that Brandon Watley really didn't have a shot at it.
It gives the team something to prepare for, but how do you prepare for that type of speed? You know?
Well, and they're getting great jumps, too. And like I said earlier, Watley's smart enough to put it in his pocket. Don't make an unnecessary error. Here comes the 2-2. Outside, it'll go full. That's raw. Good look at Ross Christie. Man, that guy's been in the gym. Seriously. I mean, he's got some guns working, and he's a freshman. Not only this, in his expected graduation class of 2029, he is rated the #1 outfielder in the entire state.
That's
Belted to left, moving over is Walker. He can't catch up with it. That's going to go to the warning track. And a 2-out, 1-out double will plate yet another Wildcat. That's Brody Mathis is going to come around and score.
Jordan Walker's giving it his all out there. You can tell he's got a little hitch in his step. He's limping out there, but he's giving it his all. And he did a good job of getting the ball back in to hold that runner to first base.
He got a great jump. He just jumped in the wrong direction, if I can be a little bit critical, because his line to the ball, he cut short, and that's how it got over his head. It would have been an amazing catch anyway. Now it looks like Coach Lehman wants to talk to home plate umpire Brian Clark. He's going to make a switch.
Why is the batter on second base, Matt? I missed that.
Oh, he went ahead. He advanced, but what happened is he has one of those ankle protectors.
Okay, I got it.
And he went back to first base, and he was standing on first when the coach came over and got that. So I understand why you thought he was at first base, because he was standing on first base.
Looked over there and saw him, and I just assumed that he got held there.
You assumed right, because he was standing at first base.
I forgot about that Fultondale Wildcat speed.
Yeah.
You know, these guys work out before every game.
You know, I used to think that was taboo, but now everybody does it in all sports. Yeah. They'll even lift.
Yeah.
Not just cardio to get it, get the lather going. Jaden Palmer, who drew a walk and scored back in the first inning, is at the plate. Senior first baseman. That's a pretty good move back to second. Christie is in safely and laughing. I just don't think you want to feed that guy a big fastball.
Not right down the middle.
No.
Not right down the middle. You don't. Try to paint a corner on him, maybe.
The pitch to Palmer. Oh, he chased him back again. He's successfully gotten into his head a little bit. The Wildcats have.
Yes, they have.
They're so fast.
They're fast.
Did you say 31 stolen bases in 4 games?
4 games. 29 on the year coming in and 2 already tonight.
I understand why there was a little bit more skip in the step of Michael Franklin, their head coach. And I've known Lehman for a couple of years. Good guy, still coaching hard. There's the throw, third base. He is in safely.
And they were up to 32. It wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't.
Talking about
but, I don't disagree with the throw. It was close enough to make the throw where he's held back in some of the other ones. But that'll advance Christie to third, and Palmer looking at a 1-0 pitch. Inside. Boy, a nice backhanded stab by Watley.
Nice stop. Franklin, he likes to work out himself. You can tell by those guns he have. He has a 4th grade daughter at Warrior Elementary School who's going to be quite the athlete.
Really?
Yes, sir. She's made every team they've had this year and looked like she's going to be doing track again this year. Great softball player. So.
Well, Coach played a little bit too. He played at Clay Chalkville. They won the state championship back in 03. Jeff Coed TV on a beautiful night for baseball in Pleasant Grove. I'm Matt Coulter along with Chris Reeves. Chris Reeves, do you get a lot of Superman jokes?
I get tons of Superman jokes. I got so much Superman gear. I got Superman hats, belt buckles, shirts, sheets, you name it, I've got it.
So are you digging it?
I love it.
Are you good with it?
I absolutely love it.
Good.
And see, the kids today, they'll ask why you got a Superman belt buckle. I have to tell them, go ask your parents who Christopher Reeves is.
You would have to ask a parent because they're not going to know it.
They're not going to know it.
During the break, I'm going to ask the bevy of Spartans to my right if they've ever heard of him. Now, I'm sure they've heard of Superman. That's checked foul.
There's a lot of different actors have played that character over the years, but he'll always be our Superman.
I think you're
Reed.
right. And what's her name? Will always be Lois Lane. And now I can't recall the actress's name, but
Margot Ritter. Margot Kidder.
Kidder.
Yeah.
Mario, way to go. Kenneth Smith, our producer. There is a run to second, and they got him. Coming home
What a sacrifice.
is Christie. So it's a throw out and get a run. He's caught stealing.
He made the sacrifice. JP put on the.
All righty. The 0-1 count. And to the belt is Christian Fikes. He kicks, he fires over his shoulders. And, at the plate is that phenomenal freshman, Wayne Nelson.
I was at the Fultondale Middle School game against Corner the other night, and they did the exact same thing, except the shortstop grabbed the ball and threw it on home and got that guy.
They
Didn't worry
did.
about the guy. It was beautiful.
Just a bit outside.
And that's a young team with a lot of speed. They got a lot of 7th graders on that team. Future looks bright for these Wildcats.
So do you just get the opportunity just to pick a game and go see it? Football, basketball, baseball, go watch a golf tournament?
Yes, sir, I do. I try to keep up with all. I get a lot of middle school sports. So I'm pretty much overall middle school sports. So I try to show my face and show my support for any and every sport there is.
Well, and you remember, because I think it's the first time I met you, we do middle school championship games.
Yes,
we did the football game because I believe McAdory won it. And it was a great football game. But
game.
you were there. Mm-hmm. And then we did middle school basketball finals, both boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Over at Shades Valley, am I right?
That is correct.
I tell you, this gig, you want to this job. I've never called what I do a job because I have too much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what I do. But this opportunity, it's just been wonderful for me personally. But how many people watch? Right now are watching, or you have the ability to go back, find it on one of the social media platforms, and watch it all over again. And the coaches and the players do just that. So hello to all of them on the replay.
Hello.
Runner goes. What's new for Fultondale? That throw is behind the runner and is kicked into left field. But Nelson will.
Actually bounced off of the runner.
Yep. Nelson will stay at second.
Matt, getting around to do all these games, you better start recognizing some of these names. You're going to be hearing a lot about them in 3-4 years.
I like to remember the freshmen, but in the case of Pleasant Grove, 7th and 8th graders too. Crazy. Fikes out of the stretch. That ball's high.
Look at the lead this guy gets off second base. With a lead like that, I can see why they're stealing a lot of bases.
They're trying to hold them, but when you do that, look at the gap between second and first. Now, that's a good pitch. He took something off of it. I think that's classic Christian Fikes pitch. At the plate now, who had a double back in the first, is Caleb Burkett. He hit one over Jordan Walker in left. Again, Fikes has jumped ahead in the count.
He's got to take advantage of it. He's been ahead on a lot of these batters, but they battle through and get on base.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Yeah.
Got him.
Oh, he got him. Can they pin him down, though, in a pickle? Nice scoop by the third baseman, Blue. He gets back to second, though, and we got a player down. the second baseman, Timothy Harris. Now, we might want to take a break while Harris is down. Golly. All right. Prayers for Harris and a break on Jeffco Ed TV.
Introducing the brand new app for Jefferson County Schools. This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school. The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school. It's everything Jefferson County Schools in your pocket.
Still with hands on knees, and he is still shook up. I don't know if he's coming out or not. Well, I know we'll be next week, that's for sure. We'll be right here again. This time, though, we'll be doing girls softball, as Oak Grove will visit here. First pitch is at 4:30. I like that, playing in daylight. We're gonna clip into nightfall before too long. All right, looks like Harris is gonna stay in the game, and Wayne Nelson will remain at second base. He's the one that caused the chaos where Harris took a tumble. So, Fultondale in control. It's 6-0, and we still have an out left here in the second inning.
You know, despite the rough start, he still seems to have settled down out there on the mound.
Yeah, he's been much better this inning, especially with his control. He hit 2 batsmen back in the first. Hit and run.
Stays ahead of the count.
Yep. There you see Nelson trotting back to first. And a look at home plate. Now look at Joshua Cheek. He is the bases umpire. Behind the plate is Brian Clark. And here comes the pitch. Now they got him up.
Got him again.
Got him in a rundown. Got him out.
That'll help you
Well,
pitch.
they've gotten 2 runners out on the base paths, but when they're stealing every third pitch, I guess eventually you're going to get a couple, right?
That's right.
All right, let's go to the bottom of the second on Jeffco Ed TV.
Certainly we need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. We're excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
On the hill is Brody Mathis. Behind the plate is Devon Smith. Arms extended.
What a way to get out of the inning. 2 batters picked off on the bases. It's got to hurt, but for Pleasant Grove, that means a lot. Help your pitcher out any way you can.
Well, Wildcats got a couple in their top half of the second inning. Fulton, Pleasant Grove will be coming to the plate. And, boy, they went down in a hurry. 1, 2, 3. So Watley, Lewis, and Rogers will stroll to the plate, and maybe more. All right.
Coach said their style and their identity is resilience, so they're going to continue to be defined by that resilience as they are down in this game.
Well, they came in 2-3, and Fultondale came in at a perfect 4-0.
They would love to break that streak.
All right, we are going to get the bottom half of the second inning rolling here. The catcher, Brandon Watley, will head to the plate. His first at-bat, just the fourth batter in this game for Pleasant Grove. Starts him off with a strike. Brody Mathis throws a lot at him. There's a good look at the right-hander. Oh, just a beautiful curveball.
It's a good cut. The senior's played all 4 years. Utility player. Gotta love those.
Yeah.
Can plug them in anywhere.
Fouled back. So way ahead in the count. Matthews 0-2 on the senior catcher, Brandon Watley. And out of the windup, Brody Mathis, the deuce. Another beautiful curveball. However, it's dropped by Smith. Will he get it to first in time? No. There's an alert play by an alert catcher.
He hustled on down that line.
He knew what to do.
I thought the ball hit the bat, but it didn't. He was 100% sure of it.
So, Pleasant Grove's going to try and answer to this 6-0 deficit they're in now. And the first baseman, Phoenix Lewis. Just a good name.
I love that name.
Up top, 1-0.
That was a good pickoff move right there.
Well, he's going to get dirty as a catcher anyway, but that'll just swung straight through it. Lewis could not catch up with it.
He likes that high ball.
Good look at the lead. I don't know that he's a real threat to steal. Looking at the 1-1 with a runner on is Lewis, and Watley is aboard. Up and away. He doesn't fall behind many, but he is here 2-1.
We're not getting the noise we were getting out of that. Oh, there they go.
Ah, yeah, you called him. That's upstairs. Count goes to 3-1. First sign of an inkling of Fikes. That ball is 4. Runners will advance. He had great control in the first inning. But Lewis walks Watley to second. And Joseph Rogers, a designated hitter, to the plate. But first, let's have a meeting on the mound. The head coach, Franklin, steps out to talk to his purple-clad Wildcats with the orange trim.
What do you think he's saying to him, Matt?
I think he's probably going over how to handle this with runners at first and second. There are no outs. You know, like simple stuff that you just go over, get the force, get the lead force, go to third. And then he might be, as these coaches do their homework, he also probably talking about how to pitch Joseph Rogers, the designated hitter. Now, they also could have been talking about where they're going to eat after, but I don't think so. But I've been in a few of those discussions. You remember in Bull Durham when they go out there and he starts about candlesticks?
Yes.
Whatever. I've been in some of those discussions where baseball had nothing to do with it.
And sometimes that's needed. Just get your mind
Yeah,
out. Go back
you
to the
are so
basic.
right.
Keep it simple.
All right. Rogers is a big fella, designated hitter.
What a cut.
Couldn't catch up with that one. He's wearing perhaps the whitest helmet I've seen this year on Jeff Coed TV. I mean, it's almost fluorescent.
If there are a lot of elementary school kids watching this game and they see his number, what do you think
Throwback,
they're doing?
got him.
Got him.
Sorry, what's elementary?
Yeah, you know those elementary school kids, they see that number and they go, wow, what's that number of the batter? You familiar with that little trend they got going on? That's 6'7", that's 6'7".
Oh, yeah, I've done it.
You got grandkids, you
Yeah.
got to know what's
Oh,
going
I know.
on.
They asked me, and when I told them and I did the hand movement, they went crazy. They thought it was the greatest thing that Poppy had ever done. And then when I did it again, they said, no.
Don't do it again.
anymore. All right, he dropped the ball. So Watley got back in, and there's still 2 on and nobody out. And now
He's looking rattled out there.
yeah, this is not the same pitcher we saw in the first inning. But you know what? A ground ball would change all of that.
And that's what he's looking for.
Here's the 2-2. Oh, he swung straight through it. Boy, he just
Wow.
put some blue bayou on that.
Ground ball would have been good, but I guarantee you he likes that strikeout.
That's yeah, you're right. That had a lot of giddy up on it, just below 90 miles an hour, and he threw it up in the zone, and Rogers was not going to catch up with that one. That brings up the pitcher, Christian Fikes, if the pitcher is going to bat. And it looks like, yeah, that's 1-4, isn't it? Yep. So, Fikes will hit with a runner on and 1 out.
I love pitchers that get to bat. You don't see a lot of that.
No, you really don't. Oh, there is a forced bunt. Pitcher bobbles. Fikes does throw over, though, and got the out, but you got 2 in scoring position, and that is very typical Craig Lehman ball. That's put it in play, get him in scoring position, wait for the big hit.
Gives Fikes an opportunity to go back and sit down and rest before he heads back out to the mound.
Well, that's a pretty good bunt. He pushed it way past the pitcher. But let's get the pitcher right here. Give Mathis credit for getting it over to first. That one's outside, and a nice stab by Smith behind the plate.
Great play.
1-0.
Yeah, it's a great play by Mathis.
Out of the stretch is Brody Mathis. That one is hit up the pipe into short left center. Center fielder coming on. That's Ross Christie, one of the best in the state. He gloves it. And the threat by the Spartans is no good in the bottom of the second inning. Wildcats up 6-0 on Jeff Coed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I'm Dr. Beth Miller. This school year, we are thrilled to offer free breakfast and lunch at no cost to all students enrolled in in-person learning. As a community eligibility provision district, we encourage all families to take advantage of this opportunity. Our child nutrition program is devoted to providing healthy and nutritious meals to help fuel our students for a day of learning and growth. We encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity so we can continue to provide in future years.
Going to take the warm-up pitches as catcher Watley gets the tools of ignorance. Never really liked that frame as I caught a little bit. It takes a special person to get behind the plate. Not that I was, but do you know why catchers are special and why they make so many good managers? This is kind of a joke.
Okay, tell us why.
Because they're the only ones facing the right direction. I always thought that was kind of
I like it. Where'd you play high school ball at?
Huntsville High.
Huntsville
up
High.
in the Rocket City.
Yes, sir. I lived in Madison for a while.
Man, Madison, from when I was in high school to Madison, the one you went to, was there 40,000 people live in Madison, Alabama?
And growing.
Almost as big as Hoover. Did you like it?
I liked it. I was only there for a few years.
Where were you? Were you at they built so many high schools up there now.
No, I was actually managing a restaurant up there. I didn't go to school there. I lived there for a while.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's my early years.
You managed a restaurant.
I did.
People don't understand how difficult that is. It's an 80-hour-a-week job.
It is. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll bet. Which one was it, if you mind me asking?
I don't mind. It was Dreamland Barbecue.
Whew, nothing wrong with that.
I opened up 5 of those. You knew we had that many of them?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did, because I used to eat at the original back in the 70s.
Yeah.
In
when it was
Tuscaloosa.
Just meat and bread.
Big John was there. That was the menu was rib sandwich, which is 3 on Sunbeam, right?
Sure enough.
Half a slab, full slab.
Come on.
And you could get chips in a cold Coca-Cola in one of the long neck bottles.
Yeah.
Not that I remember it at all.
You eat any of that banana pudding?
Yes. They cater a lot of stuff now.
They do.
And when I see that truck somewhere, I went, all right, good lunch coming. All right, back to baseball here. Fikes upstairs. Yeah, as you can look on my scoring sheet, it's that time of year.
It is. They're all over.
There were ladybugs in every game we've done this year, but more here in Pleasant Grove. All right, enough about barbecue and bugs. 2-0 count. I believe this is Burkett. Wow, beamed him.
Wow. Hold on. Did he get
Must have hit his bat. Well, I thought it hit him.
Sure did sound like it.
Yep. Yeah, it wasn't off a click of an aluminum. It was more like ball on flesh.
Speaking of that, you know what Burkett's favorite food is?
Barbecue?
Ribs.
Well, we talked him right into that.
We
There's
sure
a
did.
strike. It gets past. Well, he just walked. So,
needs to settle back down. That wild pitch can get into his head.
So, Burkett at first, eBay at the plate. Jersey 13, the freshman, playing shortstop. Fikes to eBay, their first offering. Throw over. Back easily. eBay back in the box. 1 on and nobody out. Fultondale trying to add to their 6-0 lead. That was a strike. It was fouled back. And eBay will get another look.
Here's something you probably didn't know, Matt. Burkett has a raised sternum.
A raised
sternum. That's earned him the nickname Triple T and sometimes Iron Man.
I wonder what that means. Anatomy,
It says pectus coronation. Is what he was
I
telling
don't believe I've ever heard of that before.
I haven't either.
Here comes the 0-1 from Fikes. Runner gets a big lead. Oh, I think it plunked him. Now he got out of the way. All kinds of crazy things happening with eBay on this at-bat.
You've got your glasses on. It looked like it hit him.
Yep. 1-1 pitch. Watch the runner. Maybe not such a threat. Here's the 1-1 from Christian Fikes. Oh, a little off speed. Caught the outside corner.
Again,
1-2. Ahead in the count. Long stretch. Oh, threw it behind him.
Way behind him. What Bob Euchre say?
Just a bit outside.
It was just a bit outside.
So, Burkett will advance to second, and eBay will look at a 2-2 or 1-2 offering.
Matt, I know we're calling a baseball game, but what's your favorite sport to call?
Probably it's just such a
Is it-
relaxed atmosphere. You know, everything happens right in front of you. What about you? Which one would you favor?
Well, this is my first doing anything, but I think football might be my favorite, just because you get to hit the hits and you get to do the ooh ah.
Oh, yeah.
Not that doesn't come with baseball, but you got to hit the home run.
eBay takes a seat following the K, and Smith behind the plate, now in the batter's box.
I think they all would be fun, man. I see
You
why
know-
you love doing it.
You know, I'm so blessed to be able to do what I've done. And, you know, I say baseball because now it's baseball, but you ask me in the fall, it'll probably be football.
Yes.
And then basketball.
Of course.
Other sports as well. So.
They're all exciting. They all provide that moment of.
Yeah, and Jefferson County provides great ones. There's a throw back, almost went into center field, and there goes Harris with another tiptoe. He just gave him a pop to the chest, didn't he?
He did.
All right. Dog bark. Here comes the first offering to Smith. Tried to frame it. Did not work. Ball.
They may have done
So
that.
somehow Fikes just lost it somewhere. But no harm.
No harm, no foul. They sure are shifted over for this batter.
He had to lay off that one. It was up and very away. Two and 0 the count. At the plate, Devin Smith, he was hit by a pitch back tail end of the first inning. Fultondale's threatening to bat around again. Just kind of waves at that one. 2-1.
Now Devin knows how to eat. You know what his favorite food is?
Barbecue.
Steak.
Oh.
I told you he knows how to eat.
Did you go to class with these guys or something? Where are you getting all this great bio info? I love it.
I gave the coaches a player profile sheet, and they filled it out and gave it back.
Slow roller Blue comes up with it, throws over. I didn't get the call. Must have been an out.
It
Two
was.
out now. Pretty good play by Blue. And
Let's call it one hopper.
on the other end, Lewis with a nice snag at first. So a couple of outs now. Dylan Hudges, second baseman, stepped to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Boy, that had some bend on it. Came back into the strike zone.
he shows those flashes of moment where he's out there having fun on the mound.
Yeah, and he'll do a little dance move every once in a while. That's a great pitch right there. Took something off of it and just
look at him.
Froze the hitter.
He's nodding that head. He's feeling it.
Yep. Well, you know, he goes from giving up 4 in the first to 2 in the second and 0 in the third.
Put a little sidearm action on that, Matt.
Yeah, he did bring that. I mean, that was all. He's been kind of doing the three-quarter thing, but that was sideways. Really, really good inning for Christian Fikes. It's still 6-0, though. Wildcats up on Jeff Coed TV.
I joined ROTC my first year because it was something interesting that I thought would help me in the future.
Attention. It gives me a feeling of self-accomplishment and that I've done good.
It gives the kids the opportunity to come out their shells, to be able to grow, to mature. It gives them the opportunity to understand themselves and to be good citizens.
All right, we are back in Pleasant Grove. You're looking at the Fultondale battery. Brody Mathis, number 2, has sailed through this one. Behind the plate is Devin Smith. But look back at my score sheet here as we go to the bottom of the third. Go to the bottom of the third. Wildcats up 6-0.
When Devin was young, he had the nickname of Bumpy because he was all bumpy because he was always running into walls. I'm so glad he didn't run into a wall on the way to first base there. You know, I guess he's grown out of it.
Bumpy.
That's a cool nickname, but just
cool
not the way he
nickname.
got it.
No,
just
not the way he got it.
Not the way he
all.
got it. Now, there was a Bumpy back in the days. Was that 60s, 70s? There was a Bumpy that played for the Detroit Tigers.
There was a Bump Wills once,
Wills.
but that was just B-U-M-P.
It was. Yeah.
There was another. There was a Bumpy.
It's a Bumpy that was in The Natural, that movie, The Natural.
Oh, God, what a film. Yeah. All right, Daryl Kelly, the 8th grader, leads off this inning.
How often you get to say that in a high school game?
Not often. But then the guy on deck is 7th grade.
7th grade, even more rare. Oh, what a cut.
You know, they're very young, obviously. What a great statement, Matt. King of observations. But this is such a storied baseball program. I remember when they won back-to-back. I think it was maybe 99 and 0. That's a good pitch and a called strike by Brian Clark. So, Kelly in the bottom of the third with a strikeout, Travis Green. And here's the right fielder, the 7th grader, with his first at-bat of the evening. Up top.
Man, I wish I was the guy that would keep up with strikeouts. I don't know how many he has, but I know he started out with 214 on the year.
Golly.
And going into this game, he was leading 4A with 29 Ks on the year in just 2 starts.
Well, I have him down for 6.
6?
That's kind of on his average, isn't it?
35 on the year then.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
A little bumpy in his second.
But, you know, while he's bringing it, really good, 88, maybe even 89 miles an hour. He's not just a flamethrower. This guy's a pitcher. He uses an array. Let's watch this one. That one's up top. 3-1. But he's effective with an off speed. He's effective with a curveball. And I think every once in a while I've seen shades of a slider. That one's away. Full count.
And is only going to get better.
And I like the speed in which he works. Outside, up, swung through it. Webster goes down for the second time on strikes. So I believe that's 7.
It's a good start. And what a story he has. My goodness, what this kid has gone through at the beginning of this year to, lose his mom before opening day and just go out and continue to persevere. I mean, what does that say to your team? Wow, that's a leader. And that's how you get behind and follow somebody. I can follow this guy all the way.
See, that was a bender, but it was just low. So he's got, I'm counting maybe 4 pitches. Let's see what he decides to throw here on the 1-0. Inside. Blue backed off of it. Blue fouled out deep down the right field line. Back in the first inning. That one's fouled off. 2-1. Tim Blue, the senior third baseman.
I asked all these baseball players what their favorite fruit was. This guy's out of the ordinary.
Wait, let's see. He's out of the ordinary in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
He's just an extraordinary athlete. It doesn't matter if it's on the field, the court, or the diamond.
That's right.
All right, so it's an interesting I need a hint. Is it soul food?
It's not.
Oh, maybe he's just going right after salmon. I don't know.
Very good.
Was it really?
No.
It was
no,
a fish.
Chicken salad.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why he stays in the shape he's in.
Boy. If he's a chicken salad guy, then he needs to try my wife's.
She's got it?
Oh, my wife just flat out cooked. Throw down, following the third strike. Got him. And Blue. And Blue can fly. So, there they go. Down in order, all 3 Ks. You're watching Jeff Coed TV.
We really try to get away from some of the classic medical careers that kids are aware of and expose them to the variety of careers that are out there. We learn about some investigative techniques. We learn about disaster planning and emergency relief. And we really give the kids a lot of opportunities to do creative problem solving. We are looking at life. Like in the bio part, we are life-based, but we are doing a lot of the scientific work behind it. We're doing a lot of research. We're doing a lot of research and a lot of analysis and learning how to use the tools that help create the future of medicine.
Thank you, Kenneth Smith.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Producer.
Great job, Kenneth.
John Rockets over there. I believe that's E at third on top of the dugout. Eric. And then along the right field line, Clayton is down there. And then right behind the plate, you've been watching him all night long. We'll get a good look at him here in a minute. There's Randy Mize. Good guy, good photographer. There's Randy. Randy, wave to everyone. Wave. Wave, Randy.
Good smile, Randy.
He and I went to Alabama at the same time. And then I got out and ended up getting a job, sportscaster at Channel 13. About the same time he got a job as a photographer at Channel 6. So, and he was a sports photographer. So we saw each other about 3 or 4 times a week for about 10 years.
What'd you major in at the capstone?
Broadcast film communication. That was a degree back in 80. Actually, I finished in 82. But what about you?
Started out at Montevallo on a theater scholarship, believe it or not.
I can believe that.
And then I finished up at UAB with my phys ed degree.
Okay. Well, you were a Falcon and then a Blazer.
I was.
I've always really liked Montevallo as a school.
Oh, the cobblestone. It's so unique. We've got one of the oldest college traditions in the history with our college night program where Purple versus Gold put on 2 theater shows, intramural sports.
Really?
It's pretty good.
I like that little downtown strip's got some pretty cool little restaurants in it.
It does.
They used to have a golf course like right in the middle of campus or off to the side of the campus. I don't even know if it's still open.
We've got a disc golf course down there now. It's really nice.
Okay. All right. Oh. Rocket went to Montevallo.
Did he really?
John Rocket is our Mr. Straighten up the camera, Mr. Run the whole show, Mr. Do the play-by-play. I mean, he can do it all. And he was at Channel 6 that time, too.
Good pitch.
We're all old TV guys. And that, you're right, pull a little string on him. 0-2. He had a rocky first. Inside. 1-2. 6-0 Wildcats as they bat in the bottom half of the 4th inning. The top of the 4th, I should say. Aaron Rodgers at the plate, the leadoff hitter. He's the left fielder. He is 1 for 1. Base hit, scored, and walked his last at bat. And here comes the full count. Upstairs, he walked him.
Matt, I was waiting on you to tell me a story about Aaron Rodgers, the football quarterback in the NFL. And I was like, I don't see an Aaron Rodgers, so it's Austin Rodgers.
Austin Rodgers. Did I just refer to him as a quarterback?
You did. I was
me.
waiting on this story. I didn't know where it was going.
No. I stand corrected. Actually, I'm seated now, but he's going either Miles or Tuskegee. He's being recruited by both. I'm not talking about Aaron.
Yeah, I got you.
We're
talking about Austin again.
Boy, does he have a huge lead at first or what?
Yes,
he's
does.
going. I'm calling it. Maybe first pitch. Nope. Too much time. Fikes on the mound for Brody Mathis. He has pitched a terrific game. He's also won 2 singles and 2 runs scored. So he's doing everything.
He is.
There's the throw down. Almost in time, just a little high off the bag. So in stealing is Austin, who wanted to give a shout out to Yana. Now, did you know that Austin learned to do a backflip at 11 years old? I did not know that.
Boy,
you got some detailed information on these kids.
But you got to know why he learned to do the backflip at 11.
Because he loved NASCAR's Carl Edwards. No, that's not it,
sir.
I'm sure. Why?
He did it to impress the ladies.
At 11?
At 11.
Wow, way to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, meeting on the mound between Watley and Fikes. That'll give Mathis the opportunity to go down there and have a word with head coach Michael Franklin.
And back, that speed showed on that Austin. He took off. And he didn't have that much of a lead that time.
So
in your career, how many stolen bases did you get?
Not a lot. I could steal them in Little League a little bit when, the catchers weren't as strong.
Yeah.
But when I got into playing at a decent level, I was a 2-hitter. I was advanced runners. I could hit line drives. But I wasn't put in there for my speed. There is a pop down the right field line. That is going to drop right in front of Travis Green. And that'll be a short, but a stand-up double nonetheless. And Mathis, let's get this right, goes to third. And Ross Christie, he goes to second. His runners at second and third.
How many outs?
None.
None.
So
This could get ugly.
yeah, it could. Runners in scoring position for the hitter, the freshman center fielder, Ross Christie. He's hit by a pitch back in the first and scored. He doubled and scored. Nice night at the plate for Ross Christie. Whoa, just missed a little up. Boy, he is as far back in the box as you can get.
Right on the line.
Outside. 2-0. Infield in. Yeah, you don't want to give up any more runs here. 6 is enough.
No. And that's what I was saying, Matt. Fikes, he looks so comfortable out there, and then he throws the ball behind of a batter.
Yep.
So he's going to piece it all together. I can tell.
And in comes Austin Rogers. And over to third goes Brody Mathis. All right. Christie still at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double. Boy, that one kind of backed in there.
You know, Matt, Fikes is down 7-0. His body language does not show that. He has not shown that frustration at all this evening.
That's a good point. That is smack down the line in right field. Giving chase is Green. He dives, can't get it. Now it's down by the foul pole. As coming around is Christie, and he is going to have a stand-up triple and an RBI. And it is now 7-8 to nothing. Wildcats. Man, that's the hardest hit, the deepest ball I think we've seen in this game.
And they got the fans out there see. This first time I've seen them all stand up at once.
That was a triple all the way for the freshman center fielder. Man, he has got talent. And as I said earlier, he's ranked the #1 center fielder in the state for his class.
That is so amazing. Can't say it enough.
Ooh, outside, boy, a nice snag there by Brandon Watley. Yeah, Watley. So runner at third, nobody out. Palmer batting from the left side, the senior first baseman. Out of a slow stretch, here comes Fikes. Just a little bit low. 2-0. Field looks good. It'll green up in a hurry here in a month or so.
It will. I told you those baseball coaches are different. Well, I complain about doing grass, and that's their serenity. They find peace.
Yeah. I used to like cutting the grass too. Just kind of unplug.
They're having a bad day, they go cut grass.
Oh.
They're having a good day, they go cut grass.
Yeah.
Baseball coaches, they got to love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Palmer looks at a 3-0. Looks at it outside, and another runner on. So you had Christie at third and Palmer at first. Coming to the play is Wayne Nelson.
Palmer's was one of those that didn't start playing baseball until he got to Fultondale. And he picked it up then, yeah.
I'm curious as to what Michael Franklin might do in this runners at the corner situation. You don't want to run yourself out of the inning, because I don't really think Palmer's a huge threat to steal, although didn't you tell me he had a bunch of stolen bases earlier?
Yes, sir.
And he's got a pretty decent lead. And the pitch to Nelson.
He's moving.
He is moving.
Don't
They didn't
let
even cover the bag.
Don't let the size fool you. Those feet were moving. Like,
He didn't even draw a throw.
the road runner. His feet were moving fast. Look at those feet moving.
Just chugging along, isn't he? And then the quick steps to stop.
Love it.
That was pretty cool. Good replay. Wayne Nelson, who was struck out and walked. Ball one. 2-0, 1-0.
There's no activity on in the bullpen, so Fikes is going to continue to stay out there. Does that give a pitcher confidence?
I think so, or at some point you figure out I'm just here to mop up.
I'm just learning.
Yeah.
What a way to learn. Stay out there and battle through the adversity and take your moments as they come.
And, you know, he's really settled down. Started back up here in a couple of runs here in the fourth. At the plate, Wayne Nelson. And there you see the big guy, Jaden Palmer.
Jaden Palmer. I wonder if he's any relation to David Palmer. You remember that game?
Oh,
that name?
golly, of course I did. That's the best high school football player I've ever seen.
Really? Jackson Olin High
There's a
School.
walk. Yeah, I mean, and that's back in the day where I was covering high school football every Friday night. I got to see a lot of him. And that true story about the Deuce. Went out to J.O., the Mustangs in the yellow and green.
Yeah.
Loved their uniform. But they kicked off. Guess who kicked it? David Palmer. And who made the tackle?
David Palmer.
Then there was an interception. It was by the safety. Who was it?
David Palmer.
All right.
I always thought he was a better cornerback than he was receiver.
He could do it all.
His brother was pretty good, too.
Yeah.
You know, if you'd have waited 10 years at the capstone, you could have seen him play.
Well, I was covering
10 years
sports,
too
so I saw
early.
him play a lot,
Okay.
but not as a student. Then they got the ball. After he intercepted the ball, he lined up at quarterback, picked up 15 yards. Then he lined up a wide receiver, picked up 20. And then they gave him a handoff, and he ran into the end zone.
Yeah.
And then he kicked the extra point.
And then
That's
get back some plays defense. They still make them like that. Just got to find them.
Oh, play he made against Tennessee where they stuck him in at quarterback for Jay Barker's. And everybody knew it was coming. And he took the snap, ran into the end zone. That may have been the two-point conversion if my memory serves me correctly. All right, you got Christie at third. Palmer is at second.
Ooh, that got him.
That's going to bring in a run as Burkett has a double, a walk, and hit by pitch.
Matt, if you don't mind, I would like to test your knowledge here. I was thinking about Palmer and when he was running. You remember this guy named Cecil Fielder?
Yeah, big fella.
Yeah, he was a big fella. He
Man,
could
he
move
could
and he
club
could,
it.
yeah.
And then his son Prince played. Yep, I do remember.
Yep, he used to play home run derby. I like getting him. Pitch and change.
Yeah, we're going to have one. And as they warm up, we'll get the digits on the next pitcher. And we'll figure out exactly what Fikes did in his 9 innings. Not quite. It's not 9 innings right now. It's 9-0. But we're in the 4th inning with nobody out. You're watching Jeff Coed TV.
Welcome. My name is Adrian Pryor, and I'm the principal here at Fultondale High School, where it's a great day to be a Wildcat. Go Wildcats. Fultondale High School is Jeff Coed strong.
Timothy Harris, you see him? Oddly enough, he's wearing the deuce. But Harris is just a freshman. He comes in from second base to take over the mound. And I believe Fikes just swapped with him. So 4-1 and 1-4. All three run. The bases are loaded for the Wildcats here.
I don't get this.
But right now they're all at third.
Mm-hmm. You know who Harris' favorite baseball player is?
Who was that second baseman for the White Sox? It was from Tuscaloosa. I can't remember his name. Who is it?
And I'm shocked at this. It's Ken Griffey Jr. Hadn't he been retired for 10 years?
Yeah.
It's a good player to look up to,
know,
though. That's a sweet swing. My goodness, that swing he had.
One of the top 5 left-handed swings of all time. I mean, I've watched his dad play.
Yeah.
You know, they both played in the same game once, father, son, and both of them got base hits. I always thought that was very, very cool.
Yeah.
But something tells me that Timothy Harris's father was a big Griffey fan.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, now, son.
Yeah.
Now, son, watch the way this guy strokes it.
Yes.
So Harris is in for Fikes. Man, I love the fact that you got all these player profiles. Really, you've added a lot to the broadcast. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm looking over here at you, and I'm saying if I get an opportunity to do this again, I know everything to do now.
Well, you know, I do this
off
off just a white piece of computer paper, and I make my own boxes. But what I really need is an official scorebook. It's a little easier to tend to. But we've had 3 straight games to kind of start the week. That is on my shopping list for tomorrow. All right, first offering from Harris. It's downstairs. He's got the bases loaded. No, that's not Harris. That's eBay. Let me check that.
Yeah, Harris is pitching.
Yes.
Here we go. You know what freestyle mean, Matt?
Well, I know what it means in swimming. Here comes the big fella home. He's not even going to have to slide.
Oh, my.
Palmer scores. And that makes it 10-0.
That's got to be hard to come in and bases loaded. It's a tough situation to come into.
So Nelson and Burkett advance. And eBay will take a look at the 2-0 pitch. Very outside. Harris has got to find a rhythm and get into it and get out of this inning. The Wildcats have already scored 4, and there's nobody out. Harris delivery. That's outside, too.
All right.
eBay will load him again.
eBay. You know what his favorite food is? You're gonna
his
get it. You're
favorite
gonna
food.
get it. No. You're gonna get
well,
it.
I'll just go back to my answer.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Okay.
New Orleans.
So he likes crawfish etouffee, shrimp,
no.
gumbo.
Dr. J. Starts with a J.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
That tells me there's some Cajuns in his background. Don't you think he's got a grandma that lives down there or something?
Sure enough. Your wife make jambalaya?
She never has, but I bet she could. There's a pass ball. Nelson will score, make it 11-0. Burkett and eBay advance. Hitter's catcher Smith. So you got them both in scoring position once again. I don't know what your anticipation was coming into this one, but I didn't expect this game to get this one-sided. For nothing against Fultondale. Golly, they're good. But there's another pass ball and another run as Burkett comes across the plate. eBay advances to third. At the plate is Smith.
I expected to see some stolen bases.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of them.
And we've seen a lot of them. And as teams get film on Fultondale, will they continue to keep up this pace with the stolen bases?
Oh, I think that's very catcher dependent. You know, face it, some guys are better at delivering it to second and third than others. But, yeah, you know, when you run, you run. And, you know, when you can run, I guess we're going to get another pitching set. When you can run like they do, it affects every part of the game. You create a lot of offense. All right, we're going to get another pitcher in here. Harris did not last long. It's 12-0, all Wildcats on Jeff Coed TV.
Welcome to Pleasant Grove High School. It's a great day to be a Spartan. Here at Pleasant Grove High School, we are Jeff Coed Strong.
Certainly we need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. They were excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
Powell, and Caden Powell is just a freshman. And he is listed as an infielder and an outfielder, so a utility guy. There's no pitcher noted next to his name, but sometimes you run out.
You do. Creates opportunities.
All right. Coming back to the plate. Now, I believe we've got another hitter coming in here. Cade Gallegos.
Cade Gallegos. That's a good pronunciation, Matt.
Well, that's because UAB had a kicker named Gallegos. Yeah, he's the one that kicked against LSU when Nick Saban was at LSU and made that UAB upset him.
Yes.
Boy, I never seen so many mad Cajuns in my life. We got on the bus. They rocked the bus. They threw stuff at the bus. We got back to the airport as fast as possible. Here's a big fella stepping up. And you know what, Chris?
What's that?
I bet he can run.
I bet he can.
Right now you can see him jogging.
Right.
He finished up for Smith.
I'm going to call him G. You're good at pronouncing that last name. Say it for me again.
Gallegos.
You know
of
who
course, the
his
L's could be silent. I didn't check that pronunciation, but I'm going to say Gallegos.
favorite player? Vladimir. You give me the last name.
Guerrero.
Yes, sir.
Vlad Gurr.
Don't forget the junior. Vlad Jr.
All right.
I can see that.
At the plate is the second baseman, Dylan Hudges.
Nice
he just
cut.
kind of waves at that one. Out of the stretch is Powell. Swing and a miss.
Just kind of reach for that one. It's these guys, what a good day was for them. And he said, waking up. That's a good day for us all, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Absolutely,
Ooh.
that ball.
He painted that corner.
Wow.
Generous.
I thought that one might have been just a little outside. But.
Yes. That's a good job by the catcher to pull it back in and make it look like a strike. Yes, sir.
All right, back to the top of the order is Austin Rogers. He has singled and walked twice. He hits a shot to third. It's grabbed by Blue, throws over to the covering Tim Harris, or maybe that's now Christian Fikes. Indeed it was. Blue. Watch this play.
Watch the speed down the first. I can see why he's batting. Has a high batting average.
That's Mathis stepping in.
Show it.
On the mound is Caden Powell, the freshman. Off speed, inside, strike one. The Wildcats put a big 7. We do have 2 outs. That one's good pitch. Even you get a bat on that one, it's really not good.
When you get
I know he'll do much with it.
When you get a lead like this, do you not steal as many bases, or do you continue to steal?
I think if you've got a double-digit lead, you pull back.
Okay.
Because you don't want to pull back to the effect where you're embarrassing. You know, you're like the other team's going, hey, don't do. But yeah, I don't think you steal. I think you play station to station, go base to base. And last night, just again, it's the class of Jefferson County. But in last night's softball game, that's exactly what Coach Stevenson did. He just stopped running. Boy, there's a shot. Great piece of hitting there by Mathis into right field. Going corner to corner. Blue's going to throw back. They got him in second.
Good play.
He tried to make a little bit more out of that and got thrown out. And that is the end. Let's watch this again. Good piece of hitting to just go the other way with it. And then he just tosses it in. Fikes throws it over. Blue makes a smart play. That's a baseball IQ. He knew where everybody was, where the ball was. And so he got a single and thrown out at second base. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning here at Pleasant Grove on Jeff Coed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I'm Dr. Beth Miller. This school year, we are thrilled to offer free breakfast and lunch at no cost to all students enrolled in in-person learning. As a community eligibility provision district, we encourage all families to take advantage of this opportunity. Our child nutrition program is devoted to providing healthy and nutritious meals to help fuel our students for a day of learning and growth. We encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity so we can continue to provide in future years.
Well, there you see the star of the show on the mound. Number 2, Brody Mathis. Throwing a shutout. I don't have him giving up a hit. Do you remember a hit?
He's battled through some adversity, but yes, sir, he's got that shutout intact. Now, he had a bump in, and maybe he had some.
Back in the second, he walked a batter. Last inning, he struck out the side.
Wow.
I've got him 1, 2, 3. He's 8 strikeouts. The average is 14 a game.
That is awesome. That's a good year. 3 games. It's a good year. I think it's got a special angel on his shoulders this year as well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good point. All right, stepping into the box is a guy who just came in to pitch, Hayden Howell. He will bat from my count. We feel good. 0-2. Something consistently that Mathis has done from the hill. He gets ahead of the hitters.
It's important.
Blocked nicely by Smith. Nobody on.
Matt, I'm going to take a moment and give a shout out myself to the athletic department. Craig Kennedy, our athletic director, Devin Booth, our assistant athletic director, and Kristen, our secretary.
2-2 to count.
Ooh.
Got the corner.
That's good job by the catcher as well.
He framed it again.
He did, yes, sir.
So, Howell strikes out. Number 9 for Mathis. And you see that pitch was a curveball away. So it doesn't. It's not just the fastball. He throws a variety of pitches, and you got to be able to throw them for strikes.
That's right.
Now that was heat.
And he mixes it up very well.
Watley is your catcher. Big bender. Low.
You playing in those leagues after you got a little age on you?
There is a fly ball deep left field, but that's drifting foul, and it might have gotten out of here.
It didn't.
You don't think it went a home run and he kept it foul?
Oh, I thought you were saying that it did. No, sir, it went. Yeah, I think it would have. It had enough. He did.
All right. Mathis seems to be working quicker than he did.
He knew it.
Oh, wow.
What a pitch.
That was. I hope, guys, we get another look at this, because that's when you can throw this pitch for a strike.
Wow, he knew it. The batter knew it. Yes. That's good.
10 strikeouts now. This is as impressive a player as I've seen so far, and the season is still young.
Still young.
But he's been knocked. Mathis tosses a ball there. He's also got 2 singles and scored 3 runs.
Does that remind you of someone?
Reminds me of somebody taking care of himself. He's had a lot of help from his teammates.
He has. He has. He is having a Shohei Ohtani type of night, doing it on the mound and at the plate.
You like the baseball classic that they're breaking away from now? They come up and all the major leaguers and just look at the lineup. It's just like, who can pitch to these people?
Doc
Gooden?
He could.
Boy, those 86 Mets were off the chart. Off the chain.
They were.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. That was a 2-strike. And they're walking.
Yeah.
He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he struck out 7 straight hitters. I know he's gotten back to back. You're not going to hit that pitch.
That's good.
I know he's gone back to back. Perfect innings. 3 strikeouts and 3 strikeouts. So we go to the top half of the 5th inning on Jeff Coed TV.
I joined ROTC my first year because it was something interesting that I thought would like help me in the future.
Attention. It gives me a feeling of self-accomplishment and that I've done good.
It gives the kids the opportunity to come out their shells, to be able to grow, to mature. It gives them the opportunity to understand themselves and to be good citizens.
Well, it was a long inning. It was a long inning for head coach Greg Lehman and the Spartans, as it is now 13-0. Coach asked me, and I mentioned it right before we started the game, so it might have been missed, but he wanted to send a special thanks out, Big Go Spartans, to his family. Ashley, Brant, Bailey. He has twins, by the way, and Brooke Lehman. My son his wife just had twins 2 months ago.
Congrats.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
Forgotten what they could do to a diaper.
What does that total you?
I have 5 grandchildren.
5.
How about you?
0.
Well,
I can't say I'm working on it.
No, it's really kind of out of your plate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mathis, in his career night, he was happy that he hit 200 career strikeouts, but he also wanted to give a shout out to Logan Jenkins.
Watley throws to second. Round the horn.
Are your grandkids local?
Yes, fortunately.
Wow.
My daughter has 3. My son now has 2. And I have another daughter that lives in Tyler, Texas, that does not have children.
Okay. What's your
you know
oldest?
What she does for a living?
What does she do in
She's
Tyler,
a
Texas?
newspaper writer.
A newspaper writer.
There are not any left, I didn't think.
In Tyler, Texas?
She found a 7-day-a-week deal.
What's your oldest grandkid?
Logan is 15.
15. Man. About 7 years.
You think
can
they
be a
fly
great
by when they're kids. Wait till they be grandkids.
Yeah.
You wake up there in Little League.
Yeah. 7 years, you could be a great granddad.
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind that, particularly hanging around that long. Well, that's a nice off-speed pitch by Powell.
Yes, sir.
Powell gets the ball from Watley and immediately to the rubber. There's a fly ball, dead straightaway center. In his tracks, Amari Webster makes the catch, 1 down. Boy, he hit that ball pretty hard.
Yeah, he did. Center fielder was in the right spot. Best place on the field to play.
Jaden Palmer will step up. Walked and stole a base last inning. Memorable. At the plate, senior first baseman. Ground ball, 1 hop, Phoenix Lewis. That is 3 unassisted to the letter.
Now, Palmer's favorite pro player I haven't heard of. His name is Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Yeah, Butler. I don't know.
Wow, he prints well.
Yeah.
That looks like Butler.
Yeah. I don't know that.
Oh, is that strictly baseball, or could it be a football?
Oh, it could be any sport.
Oh, any sport. Could be a soccer
favorite
player.
Oh, that's very
Could be
true.
a sumo wrestler. Powell bobbling the ball around, trots over to get it. Very nonchalant is his attitude. I like it. And at the plate is Nelson. Came into this game hitting .650. I don't have him increasing those numbers, as I think he's just walked twice. Just a bit outside goes Powell. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Way outside.
Your grandkids keeping you at the park?
Oh, yeah. Go to a lot of baseball, basketball, football. I have a granddaughter doing cheerleading. You know, I saw a great bumper sticker one time. There's a little looper right at the second baseman. It is gloved by Fikes, and, man, that was, what, a 5-pitch inning? That's incredible. We go to the bottom half of the fifth. Spartans are up, but they're down 13-0 on Jeff Coed TV.
We really try to get away from some of the classic medical careers that kids are aware of and expose them to the variety of careers that are out there. We learn about some investigative techniques. We learn about disaster planning and emergency relief. And we really give the kids a lot of opportunities to do creative problem solving. We are looking at life. Like in the bio part, we are life-based, but we are doing a lot of the scientific work behind it. We're doing a lot of research. We're doing a lot of research and a lot of analysis and learning how to use the tools that help create the future of medicine.
All right. As I said last inning, and just about every inning, master of this game is number 2. That's Brody Mathis. 10 strikeouts. Not allowed a hit.
And what has he done at the plate?
He is 2 for 2 with a walk. Scored 3 runs.
It's a good night. It's a really good night. Now, all that time you're spending at these parks, where's your tan?
Oh, man, sun kills me. You don't do this, but you got to look at the top of my head. It looks like a practice divot range. I've had so many. And just the sun, I'll just give a warning to everybody. Be careful.
I got you.
It's going to catch up, especially in the South where we're out in the sun more than any other part of the nation. So be careful. You put that sun screen on.
Word to the wise. Thank you, Matt.
You bet. You bet. 0-1. There's a strike to Watley. Actually, they've gone to 6-7 here. That's Joseph Rogers. And just his second at bat. Wow. Fultondale is going through the order for the 4th time. Here we go. The senior DH. That's a strike. The big fella's going to run.
Ooh,
Man, that guy plays football too, and I would not want to get in front of that.
I would not. Believe it or not, his favorite player is Shohei.
Oh. Man, he motored.
He did. He was getting down there. He was running like somebody was chasing him, Matt.
So that breaks a string of 6 consecutive strikeouts for Mathis. And he will now face Fikes, who started the game on the hill. Now at second. The junior. Like to help things out for the Spartans as they trail 13-0 up and away. That was a not very like Brody Mathis pitch.
It wasn't.
But
sometimes you can get to feeling too good out there, and you have to remember, just keep it simple.
1-1.
He's back to simple. It's a good pitch.
Yep. A ball and a couple of strikes. Fikes. Is 0 for 2. No, excuse me, 0 for 1. This is just his second at-bat, as I said a minute ago. Bounces that right at the shortstop. Bobbling it is eBay. He will get it over to second for the sure force.
Did a really good job to stay calm and get one of those outs.
He kind of let the ball play him, but fortunately. the toss over to Hudges was quick and easy.
Matt, what are you telling your players down 13-zip?
Focus, play like it's 0-0,
Mm-hmm.
Learn what you can. What would you tell them? Throwback.
Well, my next question was going to be, what are you telling your players if you're up 13-zip?
I am cautioning them not to showboat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're up 13-0. Let the score stand for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't taunt or anything like that. Of course, I never see them do that anyway.
Yeah.
And then, play. I get some of my younger guys in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
they're all young.
What am I saying? They're all young. Look at this. Let's see. Freshman, sophomore. That's the start. That's the starting line.
That's
I was
more.
given.
It's more than half.
Yeah. And then you talk about the Spartans. They have. They do start 4 seniors, but they have a freshman, a 7th, and an 8th grader. So they're pretty young too. 2-1 is the count.
And those seniors are the ones that Coach Franklin talked about being the identity of the team.
Swing and a miss. Tim Harris
said their identity is, player-led. So it's got to be nice for a coach to have leadership like that.
2 balls, 2 strikes to number 2, the freshman second baseman, out of play with a foul. A little chirping from the Fultondale faithful.
You call that chirping?
I guess kind of, because sometimes you can chirp at a baseball game, chirp for your team. It sounded like whoop, whoop.
Whoop, there it is.
Man, is he on the plate. Pitch to Harris, who pitched for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Ball 4, he walked him. So Vikes will go to second.
Is that signs of fatigue?
I don't know. Do you see anybody in the
I
pen?
don't see anybody in the pen.
I think they're going to let him try and get a couple of outs here. Mm-hmm. Get a 6-inning shutout.
Yeah.
There was a strike.
Start.
The hitter is Darrell Kelly. Struck out in his only at-bat. He's another one of these really young ones. He's an 8th grader, starting for Pleasant Grove at shortstop. Well, that's a good cut. That one's back over and away. It's 0-2. Kelly.
8th grade. Probably mean he doesn't get to practice with the team a whole lot. He's still in school while they're practicing.
Well, there's yet another strikeout for Mathis. So up comes the 7th grader, Travis Green. Okay. Stepping in is a right fielder. And I don't know what did Mathis just do?
He
shot with the baseball.
Yeah, he realized that if he didn't throw the ball, it was going to be a balk, so he just got rid of it.
Towards the second base, towards first base.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty high baseball IQ.
It
I guess
is.
we could. They got the runner hung up. They throw to third out of the baseline, as Burkett might have tagged him as well. And so that was quick. The last 3 innings have flown by, or at least the bottom half of the innings. It is 13-0, and that might be the ball game.
It is the ball game, Matt.
After 4.5. So, wow, that one went by quickly, and all joy to the folks in Wildcat Land.
Wildcat Land. But even though they got shut out, there's a lot of positives that Coach Lehman is going to take away from this game, especially with so many young players.
Yeah, and I don't think we've emphasized that enough, although I think we have mentioned it quite a few times. So the Spartans will drop to 2-4 on the year. How about them Wildcats in Fultondale? They are still perfect at 5-0, and following this, I can understand why they hadn't been beaten yet.
Yes, sir. I look forward to seeing how far they can keep this momentum going and how long they can, especially with the speed. And Matt, I've enjoyed my time doing this with you.
What do you think about think about your first trip in the booth?
I'm grateful I got to do it with you because I picked up a lot of little tidbits and like wow, it is so awesome to see the technique and you realize what will work and what won't work, and so yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, let's take a break and then we'll talk with Coach Franklin on Jeff Coed TV.
Introducing the brand new app for Jefferson County Schools. This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school. The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here. The Feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school. It's everything Jefferson County Schools in your pocket.
As they're soaking in, now, those are Wildcat fans, mostly.
They made
They're
the
off
drive.
To our right. Yeah, a lot of them made the drive, and I'm sure they like what they saw, as Fultondale won this one quite handily by a score of 13-0. And in a moment, we're going to put the headsets on Coach. We'll talk with Michael Franklin. Whoops. Miscalculated on the time here. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty with the microphone earlier before the game. I don't know if we still got that or not, but I know once he gets a microphone in hand, if we are able to do that, he's got to be a pretty happy guy.
Yeah.
You saw him in my pregame interview. He was pretty upbeat then. He likes this ball team.
He does. He's got a lot to be excited about. Let me ask you something, and I'm wrong a lot, but I think I know what you're going to say. If you had to give out a Player of the Game award, who are you giving that award to?
It's not even a close second, really. Although there are several players that got base hits and stole bases. So, but it's overwhelming. I mean, he pitched a no-hitter.
Yes, sir.
Is that my count? All right.
Yeah.
So he pitches a no-hitter, a shutout. I'll go back here to the line score, my line score. I had him 2 for 3, I believe, but I don't know what he did his last at bat, as I lost control of my pen.
600 batting average on the night. Shutout, yeah. It's player of the game right there.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get to Coach. I'm sure they want to get on the bus, get back to Fultondale. Hey, partner.
Yes.
Let's do this again sometime.
I look forward to it.
It was
Thanks,
a lot
Matt.
of fun. You did a really good job. You did not act like a rookie at all.
I appreciate it.
Just remember, it was Austin. Not
Aaron.
I had to watch the whole game for that. All right. Coming up Tuesday, we'll be back here. We'll just shift our positions as the Lady Spartans will be in Pleasant Grove. We've got softball. They'll be taking on the Lady Tigers of Oak Grove. Those are 2 Jefferson County schools. Glad to have them. Glad to be here on Tuesday. But as for this Thursday night, it was all Wildcats. They win it 13-0 on Jeff Coed TV.
Good night, Jeff Coed.